the construction of quadratic equation given this particular root. The first one is -2 and +3. The second is 3 and -4. The third is -4 and 11. So I'm going to be using two methods here to solving this particular question. Two methods here to solving this particular question. For those of you that are not subscribed to my channel, I'm saying please click on that subscription button for you to get great content like this and more and more. So let's jump right into it. So the first method, method one, is I'm using the idea of x squared minus open bracket u plus v close bracket plus, let me put this also in bracket, u times v equal to 0. U plus v and u times v. So what is my u and what is my v in the question? So this -2 is my u and this is my v. So let's slot them in and see what we have. So u is -2 open bracket, we have a -2, there's an x here, sorry, -2 plus, we have 3 close bracket x plus open bracket -2 times 3 equal to 0. So this is finally equal to -2 plus 3 gives us 1. So 1 times x is 1x. Let me write it as 1x plus open bracket. Now this 2 gives us what? -6 close bracket equal to 0. Now 1 times x, or 1x, is the same thing as x. There's a square here, my bad. This is what? X. And plus times minus is minus, so we have -6 equal to 0. So you can see how this is how to formulate this particular equation using this particular idea, So also, now there's a particular idea I want to use, so I'll write that here, method 2. Now this idea is about sum and product. So the first step is, let me say this is one step. The first step is you write sum. So you sum what? You sum the roots. So the roots, the addition of the roots, will have -2 plus what? 3 gives us what? 1, correct? Then you change the sign. That's the second step. Change the sign. So sign changed. Sign change. So the sign changed to what? -1. And 3 is the product. Now product of the two roots is 2 times 3. Now 2 times 3 is what? -6. So if we put all of them together, we have what? We can decide to use any of the alphabets in our table, any alphabet you decide. So I am using here, let me use B. So B squared. Now minus, this is what I'm using as my second term, -1b. Now this is my last term, -6 equal to 0. So by rearranging this now, we have b squared minus b -6 equal to 0. So you can see that it's still the same thing, right? The only thing that changed is just this step. So that's how to go about this particular question. Number two question is the roots are u and this is v. So we have +3 and -4. +3 and -4. So we also substitute them here. Our u is what? 3, and we have a -4 close bracket x plus open bracket 3 times what? -4 close bracket equal to 0. So we have x squared here. Now if you subtract this one, you have what? You have -1, because 4 is greater than, or 4 is bigger than 3. So if you multiply these two, you have what? -12 equal to 0. So let's open this bracket. What do we have here? There's a minus here, there's a minus here. So minus times minus gives us plus. So we have x squared. Now instead of writing 1, now I'm going to replace that x. So we have plus x. Let me write this well. Plus x. Now plus times minus is minus, so we have minus 12 equal to 0. So solving this same question using the second method is the first step I said is what? Sum. So you sum, you have what? 3 minus what? 4. Now it's supposed to be 3 plus 4, but because we have a minus sign here, we have 3 minus 4, which is what? Minus 1. 9. So 2. So you change sign. Change sign. So change sign to what? This is minus. Now change it to plus 1. Right? Then we have a product. Number 3 is what? Product. Now the product here is 3 times minus 4, which is equal to what? Times minus 4, which is what? Minus 12. So let's put this together, right? So I'm using n as my variable here. N square. My middle term here is plus what? N or 1n, depending on how you want to put it. Then minus the last term, 12 equal to 0. So you can see that it's still basically what? Same thing, just like what I have here. So now in the last question, I'll be solving just the method 2. I also love that you watch the video to the end and drop a comment in the comment section telling me the method you prefer in constructing a quadratic equation like this. So the steps in method 2 is the first one is sum. So sum, we have minus 4 plus 11. So minus 4 plus 11 gives us positive 7, right? So we change sign. Change sign. So changing the sign, this is what? Positive. So it becomes what? Negative 7. All right, so product. Now the product is minus 4 multiplied by 11 gives us minus 44. So we are done. So just fix and we have it. So I'm using x this time. X squared. This guy x has really suffered, right? X squared, this sign change is our middle term. So we have minus 7x. And this is our last term, minus 44 equal to 0. So this is it. For those of you that have not subscribed to my channel, I'm saying please click on that subscription button for you to get great content like this and more. See you in the next video. Please drop your comments and tell me the method you prefer. Bye.